and welcome to Woohoo Wednesday. Well, Nettie's in the kitchen with her fake chef's hat and with her new apron. It's got a little pocket in it and everything. Nice, pretty summer flowers on it. So, what are we doing here? Well, I didn't have time to really do a Woohoo Wednesday, but then I got to thinking, the reason I don't have time to do a Woohoo Wednesday is because I'm going to make pickles today. Well, there's a story behind that. This is about the time every year in July when the cucumbers are ready for pickling. And every time I make my mama's pickles, I think of her the whole time. Well, her birthday's July 23rd. So I thought, I would love to honor her every year by making my pickles. Well, making her pickles. She used to make them and my grandma used to make them. I think my auntie too. So I still have her recipe and I wrote it down. I've got it on an old recipe card that's a little dilapidated. And so there's a little trick to this recipe. It doesn't say too much. Well, what's not in there is fresh garlic, fresh dill. And it's because we used to make them every year. So this is just to remind me what to put in. And maybe you have a favorite recipe from your mama or your grandma. It's one of the easiest things to can. And, Fred and I love to put them on our burgers. And so we just kind of make chips. Let me show you. I already got some done. Oh, I could probably do a commercial. Nana Melee's garlic dill chips for your burgers. Well, even when we just want to eat pickles just because they're good, we just eat them all sliced up and see there's garlic in there and some pickling spices and there's the dill. So I'm going to show you the process a little bit. We're not going to take too long because most of you have already done this. And I've always done it where you just put the boiling water and vinegar and stuff in there and then you don't even put it in the canner. But, maybe because Fred and I are getting older, I thought maybe I should. Everybody tells you have to. Well, I've never died for my pickles yet. But, so, now every time I eat my peanut butter pickles and mayonnaise sandwiches, I'm using my mom's recipe. I love that. So here we go. Happy birthday, Mama. So we're going to start slicing up the cucumbers using a mandolin. So you don't want to try to play this one because you'll cut your fingertips off. But let's just take a little look. Hey, Fred's helping me. He's helping me record this. Take a look down here, Fred. Put your camera down here. Okay. So this is just a little slicer. And you just start slicing like that. And then this little top hat, I call it the top hat, helps you finish. So you just do this until it's all sliced up. Whoop. Let's get another one. This little big fat Henry. Let's just start. Watch how fast this goes. Be careful because you don't want to get your finger in there. Sometimes you get a stubborn cucumber. Just see, all done. Look at that. See how fast that was. But I got something better. Watch this. So, we could mandolin all day, but I don't have time to twiddle my fingers on the mandolin. So we're getting out the big guns. See, show what I got, Fred. This is my Cuisinart. Ready? Give them the full view of that. This is beautiful. Whoop! That was exciting. Okay, well, we have to kind of pay attention to what we're doing here. So let's turn around. Here we go. See how fast that goes. Let's get another one. I mean, this makes it so much easier. I mean, I'll be done in no time. It's just so much fun. Fred, maybe we should go buy more cucumbers. This is just too much fun. Okay, that's it for now. So here we have this nice canning jar. This is a cur. I have ball and curs. First thing we do, we're going to put in a couple of cloves of garlic and then some nice sprigs of dill, fresh dill. I have a nice bouquet of dill. And just start adding all these cucumbers. We're going to pack them tight. Pack them tight. Till you pack them clear up to the rim. All the way up to the rim. We're going to put in 3 cups of vinegar. I'm going to just do a big batch because I know I've got more to do. And now, 3 cups of filtered water. Filtered, why? Well, you know, because I think it has calcium in it, and you don't want your pickles to be cloudy. I think that's why. Or maybe it's because cucumbers are lactose intolerant. Ha! Get it? Okay. So I'm doubling my batch. That's the recipe I have is 1.5 cups of vinegar. That's white vinegar, distilled white vinegar. 1.5 cups of water. And 2 tablespoons of pickling salt. Now that's a special salt. Don't just use a regular one. Pickling salt, 2. Doubling it, so I'm going to go with 4. That's number 3. 4. Now we're going to bring that to a boil. We have this all packed with the spices in the jar, and I'm just filling this up to the rim. And you know, you follow the recipe that you love. So, water is up to the brim, and I sterilized my lids. They say you don't have to do it anymore, but you know, we're doing this my mom's way, and she would probably have a fit if I didn't do that. So, take a ring, put it on, and you only keep these, whoa! Oh, you know, Nettie just makes a big mess. Well, next, well, now that I've pickled just about everything, we're going to put a little bit more water back into this jar. You know, this is just the way things go. Sometimes take a nice clean towel and make sure that this is all clean here. The rim is clean because we want a nice good seal. Back to getting this nice little lid. You put that on. And let's see if you can see this. We're going to screw this on now. Like I said, you screw this on only, just, well, this one, I'm throwing that in the garbage. Oh, there, that's the way it should go. And only just tight enough to hold it in place and set it in a place where it's not breezy. Look at that. Where are you, camera? Aren't those beautiful? Okay, well, it's going to be a long night because, you know, Nettie, I love doing this, and I do think of my mom the whole time because her garlic dill pickles were the best in the world, and she usually just got, you know, we grew our own, and my grandma had some in her garden, but she just always had some kind of pickle. Sometimes bread and butter, mostly garlic dill, because us kids loved garlic dills. Bath time! Well, we're about ready to put the jars in the water. And I got this tool. I got it from an obstetrician. Kind of looks like it, you know. Get that baby out. My daughter could have used that last week. So in just 2 seconds, when the water's boiling, we're going to put the jars in there to keep our hands safe, and that's how we'll take them out too. Okay, here we go. We just set it right down there underneath the water. Now I'm going to get the rest of them, then we'll take them out in 10 minutes. Here we go, they're done. Take these out. Oh boy. And take them over here and set them on here. And we're gonna cover them. We're gonna cover them. So there they are, my first batch. I have another batch about the same size coming up. All along for my mama. Well, you know, that was fun. Oh, it's bouncing. That was really fun. Thank you for joining me and doing something special. And I hope I can encourage you to take time out in your summer. And during all the COVID gunk, there's still things that need to be done. And, you know, why not do something that you can put away? Something good. Get your jams out. Maybe next time I'll show you how you make my homemade strawberry freezer jam. We pick the strawberries ourselves. You know, it doesn't take a whole lot of work to do things that bring you back to a solid foundation from whence you came. And, you know, maybe a lot of people, city folk, didn't do a lot of canning, but we lived in the city. We harvested from my grandma's garden. We went out and picked berries. We picked all kinds of fruits. And, you know, there was something comforting when my mom would say, midwinter, Nettie, run down in the basement and get a jar of peaches. That was our dessert. So I'm encouraging you to do what you can, not what you can't. If you can't do some canning right now, think about what you might want to bring back just for now to make you feel cozy and comfortable, safe. Nettie wants you to pay attention to the places where you need to heal right now. And usually if you can find some sort of memory that comforts you, that's a good place to go for me. Pickles. Pickles. All right. Don't forget to be a first responder in love and be the light. And make sure those cucumbers are fresh and crisp. All right. Nettie loves you. Bye-bye. Pickles. Pickles. Peanut butter, pickles, and mayo! Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Oh, you know the ticket. Remember to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Thank you.